Is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Quetta J. Thank you so much for stopping by, and if you are new here, welcome. I have been wanting to do a what I eat in a day video for so long, and here we are. I decided to start off this day with doing some stretches. I do not stretch enough. I cannot tell you how important stretching is for the body. It gets the oxygen flowing to the brain, gets the blood warmed up and moving, and it gives you just a great start to the day. Okay, so now since I'm done stretching, we're going to move on to breakfast. I intermittent fasted this day, so it was late. I had chicken sausage, egg whites, cream of wheat, and avocado on the side. I just start by oiling the pan with some olive oil, throw the sausages in there, let them cook on both sides, and then I also put a lid on top to keep some of that juiciness in there. While the sausages are cooking, I'm going to fill up a pot with some water for the cream of wheat. And let that come to a boil. While the water is getting hot and coming to a boil, I'm going to prep the egg whites. I also have my water going because I'm going to have some tea as well. I am also going to add some salt and pepper, just a little. I absolutely love adding cilantro and spinach to my egg whites. Cilantro is one of my favorite herbs. It is a herb, right? And it just makes everything taste so good. I put cilantro on a lot of things. Now the water has come to a boil, so I'm going to just pour in the cream of wheat and slowly stir at the same time. I really don't measure the water because I've been making this for so long. I kind of just know. But it depends on the thickness and the consistency that you want it. So I'm just pouring in, just trying to get that consistency right. Once you have added in the amount you desire, you want to just let it simmer and continually mix it on and off. Let it rest a little bit, come back to it, because if you don't, it will get lumpy, and we do not want lumpy cream of wheat. Moving on to the egg whites, I add some olive oil to the pan, pour it in. Eggs are pretty self-explanatory. I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to make eggs at this point. So, yeah. This avocado was perfect that day. Can we get into how beautiful and perfectly ripe this avocado is? Smooth and creamy texture for my cream of wheat. We love that. I also added in some butter, sugar, and oat milk, if I didn't mention that. Look at that, just beautiful. And I also like to top my cream of wheat with cinnamon, and I also add in pumpkin seeds on top. I made some raspberry leaf tea. I was on my menstrual this week, and raspberry tea helps alleviate menstrual cramps. I was not able to take any type of painkillers due to a procedure I was having the following week, so I drank a lot of raspberry tea this week. I love the little notes on these teas. They're just so positive. This one says, "Plant kindness and gather love." We love that. Moving on to a little snacky snack. I decided to have this watermelon that I got from my local farmer's market. Watermelon is great for balancing out the acid levels in your stomach, and I do suffer with acid reflux, and I'm working on healing my gut and working on my digestion. So I decided to cut up this watermelon and just have it as a nice snack. Watermelon helps with the stomach acid because it's super juicy and has a lot of water in it, so it's great for like hydrating and just kind of keeping things at bay. Okay, so since we intermittent fasted this day, we have already moved on to dinner. I am making a creamy mushroom orzo pasta. And here you see me just slicing up the mushrooms, just kind of prepping all of the ingredients that are going to go inside of the pasta. I absolutely love mushrooms. They have become one of my favorite veggies over the past year. They are just so good, and they are also very good for acid reflux. Any root vegetable is really going to be good for acid reflux because they are low in acidity. Now I'm just chopping up this dinosaur kale. I love dinosaur kale. I definitely prefer it over regular kale. I have my big pot here. I'm throwing some olive oil in there, and then I'm going to put in the mushrooms, which I've already done here, and I'm just going to let them cook out. Add some salt to kind of pull all of the water out of it. When you put the salt on the mushrooms, it really helps draw the water out. So I'm just doing that and letting them get nice and brown and kind of crispy. With that same pot, I'm going to add in some butter. And then I'm going to add in some minced garlic. Let that get fragrant. Garlic can cause acid reflux for people who suffer with this. It doesn't bother me, but just be mindful of your triggers. Keep a food journal to be on top of that. add some water. I think that was about half a cup of water. And now we're adding in the kale, mixing that all together. And now we're adding in the oat milk to give it that creaminess. We're also going to be adding in some chicken broth. I definitely did not measure. I kind of eyeballed things. I'm very much an eyeball cook, but there are plenty of recipes out there. If I can find a good one, I will link it down below. My seasonings of choice were salt, pepper, and some smoked paprika. I threw some thyme on top because thyme is just so good. Growing up in an American Caribbean household, we use thyme all the time. After everything is all mixed together, I did put a lid on top to let it simmer out. OMG, do you see that? So good. So I decided to put some vegan Parmesan cheese on top just to give it some extra creaminess, an extra little oomph. And I must say, guys, this meal was so good. Now it's time to plate this bad boy. Wow, look at that. I mean, I truly enjoyed this meal. Let me know if you guys try this meal. It was so freaking good. I also put an avocado on the side because avocado is my holy grail around here. Me and avocados are super tight. I love it. It coats the stomach, which also helps with that acid reflux if you're having a flare up or you're starting to feel things in your chest, in your stomach. Avocados are the way to go. Moving on to a little dessert snack after dinner. I have some cherries. They were really good. I had to wash them off, let them soak a little bit. I had the cherries with some multi-grain crackers and some sunflower butter. So bomb. I have to get my hands on these crackers again and get me some cherries again because it was so good. I also had it with a cup of stress relief tea, Yogi brand. So good. I mean, this was so soothing. It was a healthy, sweet snack right before bed. You guys know I have been trying to get more into reading, so I decided to have this snack and cozy up with a book at our little island and just kind of look at the city view, have my snack, read a book. This book right here is called The Truth or Truth by Susan Baston. It is a great read for actors if you're trying to act, if you want to learn some methods. It's a great book. I've had it for quite a while. You probably can see it's a little raggedy. I got it from my uncle, so I'm finally reading it. This is pretty much how I ended my night, just reading, catching a vibe, and this concludes what I ate in a day. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you can keep up and know what's going on with your girl. If you really like this type of video, make sure you leave a comment. All that, let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace and love.